Hello, welcome to Elite Premier League, Pune Division. The first match is already underway. Colts in the red and Khadakwasla FC in the purple. Chako tries. It's blocked by KJ. KJ made a run for a ball. He didn't reach it. Now we have a side kick underway. Khadakwasla push the ball forward. Stan tries to keep the ball in play. Unsuccessful there. Ritesh. Ritesh just waits. Plays it at the back. Now, because of the red card in the last match day for Khadakwasla FC, they have a different goalkeeper. Here's the pass, flicked up. A far away ball for his teammates. Khadakwasla FC lose the ball. Goal kick taken. Shritesh plays it at the back. Tyagi. Nicely given by Pritesh. And Pritesh looks like he was pushed after he played the pass. So free kick at the midfield. Stan. Mohit. That's a well taken header. Ball prevention. A side kick for Colts. In terms of games at Elite Premier League, Colts have been struggling. They haven't found a lot of wins. Tyagi. He was very clearly pushed by Harsh. Pulled even. Pritish. Now he's not able to get the turn. Dev at the back. Here's the pass on the midfield. That was not bad. Ritesh tried to get a ball touch. Shritesh. Shritesh, the turn is done. The pass is not bad. Khadakwasla FC's goalkeeper. And this is intercepted. Stan actually goes for the ball. Harsh. Good challenge. The ball is let loose towards Dev, who might pull a shot, but Chako quickly closes down. Just makes a half lunge. Sits down, closes the left and right. Even the gap between his legs. Harsh. There's that attempt. Went off target. Tyagi. Nicely done. Chako. That's a good ball. And just in time, KJ retreats. Denies the ball going towards Divyajit. Side kick. Shritesh sets it up. Stan. An option to play to the side is available. Stan did keep the ball to himself successfully. That's a good flick. Ashish couldn't play the ball backwards towards Chako. The goalkeeper change is done. Availability of Sukhwani. Sukhwani just wasn't present on the field, and that is why Tyagi was playing as the goalkeeper. Whereas for Khadakwasla FC, it's the red card situation. That is the reason why we don't have their usual goalkeeper. Chako. Side kick played. Sukhwani. आरामशीर. Now this is good effort done by Colts at the attack. We saw that red card go towards Aman, and that is why he's red carded. That's a good strike, gonna hit the crossbar and then come out. Still in play. Divijit brought KJ down. Taken back by Kharakwas Lefsi. KJ, a real opportunity in front of the goal, but he couldn't get the volley on target. He had enough time to turn and take it properly. Still couldn't find the accuracy because he went for the laced strike rather than a side foot finish. Ashish, nicely given ball. It is put away harsh, and there is that deflection which could have worked out. Colts. It felt like they were on the verge of finding the first one. Sukwani. Stan. And there's the challenge. Chaco. Stan pauses. Trip down upon Stan. Chaco. Sukwani. Ashish. And Ashish, the ball doesn't have enough grip when he tried to get the sole roll. It just plucked into his soul and then went away. KJ sets it up behind. Here's a shot off target by Ritesh. Sukwani. Flat pass. Ashish, very good setup play attempted. Sritej lets it go towards the Vijit on the line. Sritej evades one player, tries to cross it in, and that was close, but out for a corner kick. The turn is done. Stan. Chaco tries with his left. It's good. The attempt, it was nice, but not on target, which means no goal found. No save made. Goal kick, a deep one. That is such a good goal by Kadakwasla FC. A mistake at the passing is simply punished. Chaco, restart, and that is a great challenge by Dev on the wing. Very good play by Kadakwasla FC. A high charge effort makes the way for them. They did snatch the ball. Ritesh scored the goal. That's a good header. Chance to nail it in, but no accuracy found, no power on the ball. Stan. It's not very good because Colts, they have had more number of attempts, no number of shots in this game. Here's a flick up, headed, Divijit. Side kick for Kadakwasla. The ball has slipped underneath. Given on the wing. That's actually a good ball for Ritesh. This is that duel of same jersey numbers clashing on the right wing. Ritesh and Chaco, number 7. Ashish, nice try to flick it in, but the touch is heavy after he got the dribble done. Colts, there is no reduction on the intensity of the attacks. Now that's gone out. Goal kick. Ashish really tried to get the ball past Gopi. Ritesh just managed to be in the right position when the snatch happened in front of the goal, and now a chance, but it is KJ trotting out the plans for Ashish and Colts. Sritej. Stan. Chaco. And he tries from distance. That is such a good strike. Another one missed by Chaco. But when he takes those attempts, it feels like it can be a potential goal. KJ. Ashish. And the ball drifted into the midfield, headed away by Divijit. Dev plays it behind. And simply cleared. Goal kick. Nicely taken inside. Shritesh turns. Oh, this just doesn't work out. The ball friction is against him. Tried to go for the soul roll, something that caused a corner kick earlier, even for Ashish at the back. Same factor, different player, and a similar mistake on the ball touch. Free kick won by Colts. Now this is the first half. Ashish unable to control the ball there. Poke towards the goalkeeper. Usage of the left foot. KJ is behind. Stan gets a vital header. Shritesh. Shritesh does turn away. This turn from Shritesh was potentially very good. Free kick. Shritesh. Through the gap, and that's a good ball. Inside attempt. There's the rebound. And that is the end of the first half. A close attempt from Colts, but they do not find an equalizer. They have been trying. Let's see if the second half, that is where they can. Karakwasla FC, 1 goal scored. If they hold on to the lead, they'll take the 3 points. And looks like they're going to be playing defensive. Now shall begin the second half of this game. Karakwasla FC have the lead. 1 goal scored thanks to Ritesh being present just in the right place when the snatch happened. It was a very simple pass into the goal post pretty much. KJ tries a shot. And there's the shot blocked by KJ himself. He pulls the trigger, then the rebound turns out to be opponent trying a shot of their own. And he's on the blocking end. Roll shifted. Here's a chance. Appeals from Karakwasla FC that the ball was taken from an inappropriate spot, but the referee says play on. Cleared away by Gopi. Colts still need that equalizer. Shritesh tried that ducking chest. Shritesh trying to fight for the ball. It's cleared by Karakwasla. Now Shritesh Ingre getting extra physical there. That's a good challenge. Divijit. He's a little upset. It can be seen on his expression. And harsh. He was harsh. Pass played at the back towards Shako. Nicely given pass. Divijit. Side kick taken. Chako. Here's the shot and that is inside Chako. Are you serious? What a screamer goal that was from behind the half line. A meticulous strike. Ajay couldn't see what just went inside the goal. Tanish gets a faulty header, but Sritej retreats. Chako. And there's the intercepting touch by Harsh. Harsh continues to run forward. Chako drops down. That is good retreat by Coles, but there's a rebound. KJ couldn't take the volley in, and that is inside anyway. The goal has been scored by his teammate. Harsh nets it in. If KJ cannot find success, then it is at least his teammate Harsh doing so. Took complete advantage of a mistaken touch, of a mistaken shot. Ashish. Ajay had the final touch. Corner kick given. Tanish. That was a good try. Instantly, Kharakwarsla take the lead back. Divijit. Chako with his left, but this time it's not good enough. Man, I'm still in shock that KJ, his volley didn't connect all that well, but Harsh was present in the right spot to get it screwed into the goal. He just changed the direction of the ball in front of Sukhwani. It was a tricky save to make, and Sukhwani, I understand he couldn't have made that save. Sritej turns. Good pass. Oh, it is slippery, this arena. Forced playing fields at Baner. Not very grippy, isn't it? Now Kharakwarsla FC have found the lead right after Cole struck the equalizer. The same game plan seems to be followed up by them. Sukhwani. Cleared by Gopi. And here it is, the rainfall, much awaited. KJ tries to protect, plays it at the back, has the touch of Dev. Tanish. Sritej cleverly taken. Chako with his right through the gaps. That was close. Yadav makes the save. Chako. Corner kick has been won by Colts. KJ evading two players. That's a foul by Tanish. Free kick at the back. Kharakwarsla FC. And this is blocked, not going on the goal, but Yadav, he can use his arms there. Nicely tossed away, thrown. Ashish is not able to get the ball further than that. Chako shifts the ball towards Sritej. Sritej. Sritej just turning and drifting away towards the wing he goes. Not giving up on that challenge. It is such a good defeat for Sritej. Kharakwarsla FC resilient to get that tackle away. Through the gap. And here Sritej sets it up. That is inside. Colts. It is Tanish finding the equalizer once again. Colts. You can't count them out even if they're down. That was such a good play by Sritej Ingre. Very calm and composed short pass. He crossed the ball from inside the D-box pretty much. All he did was change the direction, and Ashish completes the snatch. Kharakwarsla FC, the defensive plan just didn't work out. Here's the strike of target. Yadav going for distance, punched away by Sukhwani. In play, KJ. Gopi goes for the ball. He earlier stopped off Sritej Ingre. One player to try. This is saved by Sukhwani. Kharakwarsla have not been down in this game at all, even a single moment. But right now, the score is 2-all. If Colts manage to find the lead, for the first time, Kharakwarsla will be down in the game. And if that can be the end result, Colts, here's a good play. Sritej Ingre tries and it's in! Such a good pass on the one touch by Tyagi. And Sri Tejingre makes no mistake to find the side net. Yadav was helpless. The run down on this left wing was such crucial piece of attack. Sri Tejingre calls in lead. And this is not yet over. Khadakwasla trying to squeeze a ball of their own. Chakov puts it out. Yadav. Yadav intends to shoot, but it's off target. Tyagi, that's a good header. And this is a chance, but the foul, it has been given. Gopi, he's slightly upset now that they don't have the lead. They do get the free kick, but I understand the impact of this foul is time reduction. And time reduction is something earlier which was favorable for Khadakwasla FC. Now it's favorable for Colts. The intensity of this game just spiked up so hard in the second half. We just saw a single goal and Colts didn't lose their composure. First half seemed like they were just testing the waters and the fields. Sri Tejingre trying an upfront charge on the goal kick. Chako protecting. Ritesh, he has scored one goal. Chako, he has scored one goal. Can't say the jersey number 7 has been not up to the mark for either side. KJ. And it's cleared by Yadav. Ashish at the back towards Sukwani. Upward ball. That hits the rope. Gopi. Yadav. Nicely given pass by KJ. Kept in play, but Ashish. He has dropped down. Earlier he was attack intensive. Now he's just dropped down as the CDM. Tanesh and Sritej very bent on defending as well. Here we have the side kick. Tanesh gets a chest touch. Tyagi unable to control the ball. Harsh. It's Gopi who takes it. Yadav. KJ. And this is snatched. Ashish has made the run. Now he shifts to the other side. He tries one off target. Ashish earlier was centrally available. And now he went to the right. Tanesh. The snatch is done. He tries to dribble. He doesn't get the ball there. The ball was stolen by the opponents. Nothing wrong there. Play on, says the referee. It's good. KJ under pressure. That's a good nutmeg. He gets past Ritesh. Ingray squeezes the ball inside, but Ritesh, he is too deep in. That's not where the ball was supposed to be played. A side kick for Colts. We're approaching the end of the second half. Sukwani. Sri Tejingre. A goal kick because it touched the shoulder of Sri Tejingre. Yadav. That's nicely curled, but Ashish drops down. KJ. Challenged by Sritej. Still underway as a play on. And Sri Tejingre, he was fouled from behind. KJ. Yellow card to KJ has been shown. It looked clean from Sri Tejingre, and KJ, for a moment it was alright, but then he made that challenge from behind. Sri Tejingre could have played a cross or a shot from that range. That is the reason why the yellow card stands. Sritej sets it up. Ashish tries off target. Yadav. It's now or never for Khadakwasla. On the other side towards Gopi. And it is gone out to the touch of Ashish. Nicely played, but Ashish, he's very close to the ball. Dev gets a touch. Played at the back towards KJ. KJ. Dev. A chance to cross. That could have worked out if there was a ball played on deep towards the second post was the availability of Harsh. Goal kick. Denial towards Tyagi by Kopi. Played at the back. Chaco. Harsh. Cannot take the side kick because his was the last touch. Simply cleared away by Tyagi. KJ. Ashish. Simply gone towards Yadav. That's nicely given but headed away. Chaco clears his own. Out for another goal kick. KJ. KJ. And that's a good let through on the wing. And that is the end of the game. Colts, there is a roar of success from them. 3 points taken. A comeback completed. Karakwasla FC, they couldn't just find their way back into the game after being down. And that's the first game concluded. Next we have Tiki Taka versus Oblak. Here's the start of the second game. It is O Block in the blue and Tiki Taka FC in the black. Maddie, he's the goalkeeper, and this can go inside. Chance to score, but Tiki Taka FC did not reach the ball. It was Avinash, the closest. He didn't realize where the ball was going. Here's the challenge. And that's going to be saved by Maddie. Unavailability of Bosley, hence he's the goalkeeper. Maddie gives it to Dom. Oblak shift the ball to the right side. That's nicely given in terms of crossing. Another one attempted. The chop was good, but Tiki Taka FC prevent this one. Side kick. Play that back towards Dom. Nicely delivered, but Andy holds on to the ball. Given towards Avinash, and he flicks it up, but there is no teammate there. No run just forward yet. Now that's Atharva Bangale. Oh, it is actually Atharva Chavan. Chavan, he's wearing the same jersey number. Andy. It's a difficult one to get back in on the field. Chavan. Forward ball. Prevented. Avinash. That's going to be taken back by Maddie. Heavy rains now on the field. Chavan gives it towards Sandesh. Nice turn. That's going to be saved. Andy got a good save. Was a powerful strike on the near post. Corner kick. Set up play. It's attempted. Dom. His shot is blocked by Avinash. Andy. Savan gets a good header out. And this is problematic for Tiki Taka FC, but they cleared the ball. Asim. For a moment, he thought he could use the space for dribbling, but that was the defensive space. It was risky to do so. Savan at the back towards Maddie. Now Maddie flicks it up in the air. The swing doesn't work out for Yash. Pulled forward, Avinash. Tiki Taka FC on the break. Taken behind, and Sandesh. It looked like he used his arms. The upper body contact wasn't good. If he just didn't use his arms, this foul would have never happened. Blocked at a point blank. Is that legal? Mehra trying to charge forward alongside Avinash. Sandesh. Dom. Chavan. Chavan gives it towards Yash. And this is prevented. Dipesh Kumar, his right foot will not let the cross through. Corner kick. Oblak enjoying the higher ball possession. Dom. Put forward by Tiwari. Loose ball claimed by Oblak. Chavan. Nicely done. And at the back it goes. Prat. The cross through the legs. That was a chance. Dom. Misses the ball hit there. Andy takes no time. And that is good. But there's the ball. And Prat tries off target. Now this was a good attempt by Oblak. Well given towards Yogesh. Tiki Taka FC, the closest they have been to a goal was that mistaken touch by Maddie. Yash tries to shift the ball towards Chavan. Unsuccessful there. Now this is played at the back by Dipesh. Andy. That could have worked out. But oh block, the snatch is done. The ball is theirs. Yash. Atharva Chavan. And he lays it behind. Maddie. The touch is heavy, but he quickly gets the ball to the left. With the help of a teammate. Dom trying a toe poke shot. It's blocked. Chavan. Clever. And Chavan keeps on evading. That was a good try, just not on target. This was Dom shooting. Tried to get a side foot finish. Andy. This is a powerful touch. He does get the ball towards the left side. Now Yogesh. Unfortunately, this has gone out. Deepak Kumar Yadav did make the effort. And the line has been breached. A line foul. Nicely given pass. This can be a chance, but saved by Maddie. A partial touch. Extremely important to get that touch. Otherwise, maybe it was going on target. Pankaj lets it go towards Andy. Andy, and this can go in. Yes, it is. A tackle on the goalkeeper, and Sandesh nets the goal. Talk about finishing with a tackle. Or tackling with a finish. Either way, goal claimed. Nothing much in terms of significance, just awareness and great positioning by Sandesh. Pankaj. And he has made a foul. Played towards Dom. Prathamesh Tekare, also known as Prat. Or we can simply call him Prat. Either way, O-block in lead. Sandesh. Now this can be slowed down. Mary forced to clear. I'm sure Prathamesh can give a better pass than that. It did cause some problems for Maddie to control the ball overall. Nilesh More, also known as Maddie, that's the man, the goalkeeper right now. And this can turn out to be a good pass. There's that turn. Andy makes the save. Here's the shot, saved by Andy once again. And this time it's the crossbar and then goes out. A series of attacks. None of them being shot on the goal. A crossbar, a shot on Andy, then another one on Andy. Now you can say they were accurate, they were on goal, but Andy is standing right there. And here's a chance, Pankaj. Looks like there was a partial trip down by Prathamesh. Appeals for Tiki Taka FC on the free kick. They're denied. The free kick is in fact given in favor of O-block for the elbow by Pankaj, even though he had the ball advantage. Now the play is underway. Yash finds a pass on his right back's feet. Maddie. That was a good attempt to turn by Prathamesh. This time the pass is very good. Maddie. Mehra tries to charge. This is good evasion by Maddie. Prathamesh. Does he shoot it? He tries. It's partially blocked. Tiwari got a block and Andy making the challenge. Play towards Pankaj. A tackle comes in. Good dribble, and that was even better as a strike. Really thought Tanishq was about to get a goal. Tanishq, immense pressure applied at the top. The chop was very effective. He very easily got a lot of space produced, and then the shot. He attempted it on the second post. That's a good snatch by Tiki Taka FC, but instantly they lose the ball. Maddie scurrying for this ball on his stretch, and that can be a goal. It's open, and this is easy. Sandesh just that was a fantastic runabout by Sandesh. Got past everybody, encircled them, and then made that finish. It was like a leisure walk around the goalkeeper and the defenders, and then he puts it in with his left. Sprays the net with some water, which it had been glued due to the heavy rain. What a way to celebrate. You can call that a watery effect of can of confetti. Another snatch. Oblak trying, and this is in with the left foot. Finally, we have a different goal scorer for Oblak. Yash with his left. I thought it was all about Sandesh all along. Yash More, brilliant. Another snatch attempted. Heel flick towards the midfield. Mera. That is the end of the first half. 3-0. A compelling score to be in lead with. Oblak. They also have a clean sheet. And Athura Bosley, in his absence, Maddie is maintaining it, the clean sheet, filling in for his missing teammate. Here is the start of the second half. 3-0 is the score. Oblak. They have overhauled in the first half with goals. Bangale. Maddie. That's not bad. Tried to aim for a running Tanish. Nicely given in the gap. Here's a chance. Avinash tries a shot, blocked at the point blank. Here's the counter block. Bangale takes the side kick. Maddie. Savan. And that was a very well given ball for Bangale, but he had a slip about. Avinash. At the back, he finds Tiwari. Andy. Gets it towards his attacker, Mera. Now they just wait. Dipesh. Tiwari, that was a good strike. It's a good attempt. Trying to appease the goal. Trying to find the first one. Goal kick for Andy. It's gone out. Goal kick. Played on the midfield. Yash. And this is Tanish trying to shoot a ball that Yash is trying to turn at the back. Not cooperating with his teammate, is he? Either way, Savan gets the ball towards the left. It's a far away ball. Asim. Andy. Now is the ball curled, and that could have worked out for Avinash. Not enough contact by Bangale, says the referee. Maddie. That's a good challenge by Asim. That through towards Savan. Savan loses the ball there. Sandesh. Just draws the fall. Quickly blocked by Mehra. Here's Bangale. Tanishq does get it out towards the teammate. Andy steps out. The rebound. Nobody shoots it. Savan. Now this is Yash trying to get the ball again from his teammate. Bangale on the retreat. Through the gap. That's a chance and it is going to be missed. Thought Avinash could find the first one. Still 3-0. Tanishq. Kamal Singh Mehra. Shouldered. Sandesh. Good challenge. But it is a foul contact as Tiwari tried to get the ball back. Free kick. Two people in the wall. Sandesh sets it up. Here's a strike by Tanishq. Blocked. Tanishq maybe looks for Bangale. Tiwari puts it forward. Avinash doesn't have the proximity towards the ball. It feels like Tiki Taka FC have what it takes to score, but they're just not given enough ball possession from the opponents. And that is what they need to rework with. Here's a strike blocked. Avinash. It is partially blocked, but there is a foul at the back by Bangale. That's bad. A free kick for Tiki Taka FC. Free kick played. Tiwari tries one. This was Dipesh taking the free kick as a pass. It didn't work out. Dom. And this can work out for Avinash if he gives it away. Mehra, he's not having the ball touch under control. To try to attack. That's good. Massive effort taken. And Tiwari does win a free kick. Tiwari. That was close. Tried to aim for the second post. Very good power, but accuracy, it was lacking. Played up deep, and that could have been a shouldering effort from Tanishq. Andy. Tiwari. Dipesh. Headed inside by Prat. Tanishq. It's a meager header. Taken back by Prathamesh. And this can work out. Mehra gives a pass. That should be a goal, but not struck on target. Oh, it was a save made by Maddie after all. Didn't see Maddie go down on the floor like that. Dipesh. Through the gap. That's a good ball delivery attempted. Tiki Taka FC yet to find the first. Nicely squeezed inside Tanishq. He didn't take a touch effective enough to beat Andy on his left. Thought of dribbling past him. Dom. And tries one. Andy makes the save. Appeals for penalty have gone up in the air. And he got a good save out. Natural defending position, says the referee. Prathamesh gives it back to Maddie. On the other side for Savan, but far away. Dipesh. This is Andy. And a good challenge by Tanishq. Really got a stretching right foot. Andy. That's not bad. Tried to give a pass to Pankaj, but too much power. This is Maddie. A ball on the midfield. Savan. Savan tries. Pressurized immensely by Vignesh. Yellow card has been shown to Tanishq. This was inappropriate substitution, if I'm not wrong. Tiwari. Vignesh. Prathamesh. Savan. That's a good dribble attempt. Was the ball already out of the line, which means the foul won't count? Only a mild warning shall be given to the player and the defender of Tiki Taka FC. Maddie. Maddie tries. Vertically inappropriate on the accuracy. Power was good though, decent. Nice snatch. Deepak. Andy. This was attempted towards Vignesh. Pankaj. Got a good tackling touch. Maddie. Corner kick taken. Savan. Deepak had a touch. Mehra trying to turn heads. He does succeed. Played at the back. That's nicely done by Maddie. As the goalkeeper, he's trying, penetrating. His shot is off target. And it is off target because of a block. Corner kick. Dom. At the back towards Maddie. Dom. Prathamesh. Tiki Taka FC trying to make things happen now. Tiwari. Vignesh. And this could have been a goal. Pankaj tried to challenge that aerial ball. Corner kick. Reduction of the rainfall. That can be a factor favorable for the next two teams. Of course, these two teams are almost done with the game. Second half, no goals for either side. But now is a break, and there's a pass. It should be in. Yes, it is. Commentator's curse working out. Dom supplies a pass, and this is netted inside. Sandesh completes the hat-trick. 4-0. Just as I say, there is no goal in the second half for block. They perhaps take it personally. Pankaj, nicely given, but it's gone towards the opponent. There's a volley off target. Devesh Malusare couldn't get it in. Andy. That's nicely taken touch by Avinash. Pankaj assisted further by his teammate from behind his shoulder. Prat puts a pass forward. Yash. Attempt to snatch the ball. Avinash. Good effort taken by Avinash at the back. Poked forward. Tiwari. And this is given to the opponents, but a good stretch. Mangale just exchanges a look with his teammate Dom as to why is he making such a difficult pass. Andy. Mehra. Ball at the back by Asim. Andy. That's nicely given, but a teammate falls down. Andy, it's his ball now. Divesh Malusare trying his best to win that ball, but he doesn't have to anymore. The full-time whistle confirms a clean sheet, 3 points, and a 4-0 victory. O block. There are no over Tiki-Taka FC in this game. Now shall begin the next game, which is Jets in the sky blue and white against Nighthawks in the black and grey. Start of the game is already underway. Chinnar. It is Shitish trying to win the ball at the midfield. A side kick. Sean Zagade. Shitij. Sean Zagade. Nicely given pass. The header doesn't work out for DC. And Neil Sangvi is the goalkeeper today. It is, of course, the absence of Guddu because of the red card situation on the previous match day. Having a backup goalkeeper is truly useful for any team playing this league. Can be a red card, an injury, all of that, anything. Fortunately, just to have a defender who plays just as good as a goalkeeper. It's Neil Sangvi. TK. Step or cut works out. He tries one with his left foot. Didn't look like he was trying to cross the ball. Sean. This is a better ball, but just in time Chris gets his header. Now, earlier at the start of this game, there was no substitute available for Jets, but now I do see Bhavin. And do see a couple of players available even for the side of Nighthawks. Sean. Sean takes his time. Tries one shot. It is Neil Sangvi making the stop. It's precisely good. The shoot given towards DC. Rishi, awkward touch. He does fix the situation by clearing the ball. Sean puts a goal kick. Now Rishi just shoulders away an attacker. It was Chinnar, zoned away. And it is within legal contact of football. Rugwedeole tries to put a deep ball inside. Sean Zagare getting his arms to work. Now a dipping effect on the ball can be tricky for a goalkeeper, especially the ball favor. James shifts the ball towards Chris. Neil. Safely played back at Chris and his feet. The fact that Jets maintained a draw is pretty crazy, especially in a man-down situation. Sean Zagade pulls it away. Now this is very good from Jets. In a red card game, they got a draw out. So they are still contesting with Panna Boys because Panna Boys have played more number of games. They have also gotten no losses, just a single draw, and all of those games remaining apart from the draw are wins, which means Jets are truly chasing Panna Boys in their greatness. Always good to see competition. Line foul. The best we have had as a goal in this game has been Sean Zakare's strike, and it was from far away. James. Rugwedeole on the turn. He squeezes the ball inside. James didn't make it a run. Prevented by Nighthawks. Line foul once again. And Jets, they have overdone it. They've done it more than twice. Nicely given ball. Shirki, that was good. An excellent attempt. I thought Nighthawks could get some razzle-dazzle near the D-box. Neil. Rugwed. This is Neil Sangvi. Rishi. Good pass. Rugwedeole. It's far away ball for James. Shirki trying to turn. The ball is lost. And Jets, they're upset. What kind of foul it was? Is the appeal going in the air? Going in terms of communication on the field? Kshitij. Sean. He falls down as he takes the ball. So this one's going off target. Put away by Himanshu. Chris. Neil Sangvi. Rishi. Neil. Availability of Rishi once again. That is prevented by DC, the dribble. Just halts Rishi on the right wing. Neil. Chris. This is a difficult pass. Rishi can't contain it on his foot. And it's far away from his range to begin with. Kshitij. Headed in. Shirki. Header. Himanshu. Gets it out towards Shirki. And it had the final touch of Rishi. Kshitij. Nicely given ball. Neil Sangvi gets it away. Rugwedeole. The through ball is prevented by Shirki. And that is going to hit the side post. Nighthawks. That was ridiculous on the defense. There will be a VR check for a potential goal that the referee feels might be. Now, from what it looked like, Jets continued the play. It also looked like it hit the post and then went out, didn't cross the goal line. Nighthawks clearing this attempt. It was all they needed to do. The VR check is over, and looks like the commentary was right. It did hit the near post and then went out. Perhaps I should enroll in a refereeing course. I'm just kidding, guys. Elite Premier League, the call confirmation is done. The referee really wanted to check if the rebound doesn't end up being a goal denied to Jets. Now a drop ball shall be given to Nighthawks, who got the clearance. Given to a Sean Zagade. He can take it in his arms. Sean. Sean being very careful. And this is overshot. Neil. That's nicely given, but Tanmay, how far can you stretch? The ball does have a lot of pace. Himanshu. To take the side kick. And he does give it to the winger. Chinner. Chinner. A foul by Rugwedio, is it? Now that was the dribble. And looks like one of the players tripped down the dribbler. That's totally understandable of a free kick. Himanshu. Sean. Sean, this is not very well struck. A goal kick for Jets. A goalless draw is all we have for the moment, but Rugwedio tries to get a ball inside, cleared by Himanshu. Neil Sangvi. Taken back by the opponents. No proper attempt, no proper save in this game so far, but at the end of the first half, let's see if there is something. Punched away. Rugwed. Is this the break Jets are looking for? Rugwed Yaule. Perhaps from such a distance, he could have taken 2 or 3 more strides. That's a great header ball. But Neil Sangvi. Played at the back by Bhavin. Chris. To Neil. This is Neil. And is he thinking of playing a pass? That was a good ball. Bhavin makes a split between his 2 legs. That's how much he stretched. And he still couldn't get the ball under control. Or perhaps he was intending to tap it in front of the goalpost. Chris does give it away to Rugwed. Rugwed. Another one prevented. Corner kick. Sean Zagade. Now this can be called as a save. A proper one. Saved and cleared by Himanshu. This is going to be Zagade and Himanshu doing the defensive dynamics at the back for Nighthawks. Here's that shot. Another one prevented by Zagade. Rishi is denied. Corner kick. And that's a tap-in attempted by Bhavin. Couldn't swing his left leg. He just had his knee and his ankle locked and then tried to re-aim the ball towards the goal. Sean. Himanshu. On the line for Chinnar. Rugved. And it is partially blocked by DC. Neil. Now Shirki is marking Rishi. And Neil Sangvi tries one. It's a good block. Rishi. Chris. We saw some good shooting range coming from Jets players. Chris, Neil Sangvi, they've shot some long distance goals. Neil uses his left foot. That's a good turn. Rishi tries to stretch, but a valiant effort by Kshitij. Got good awareness that James is calling out for the ball. That is exactly where Rishi will play it. Neil. Off target. Himanshu. Shirki. A great stretch by Rugved Ole. Didn't get the man marking done in time, so he had to tackle from the back. There's the break from Jets, but Himanshu, this is easy for him to take back. That is the end of the first half. Himanshu got this one prevented. No goal so far, just a couple of saves here and there, most of them coming from Jean Zagre pretty much. Start of the second half. 0-0 is the score. And it seems like they are very evenly matched on the attack and the defense. The Jets have clearly been pulling off more shots. But Nighthawks, they have been answering with the defending antiques. Kshitij. Sean. Through the legs and rotated, but taken back. Himanshu pokes it. Heavy touch by DC. Himanshu tries, blocked by Bhavin. It's a good shooting range from Himanshu as well. We saw in the specific fixture of Tiki Taka FC where he made those goal line clearances. And he also, that is a good ball, intercepted, chance. Sean wasn't fouled, says the referee. Shoulder to shoulder, DC and Bhavin. Chris. Neil. Chris. Very visibly we have seen Jets have the higher ball possession. Attempted through ball on target. It's not. The shot attempted directly for a goal. It just doesn't work out. Neil, he was already on the retreat after he tried that through ball. This is Neil. Rugved. Rugved tries to swing his left foot. Blocked. Bhavin. Chris tries with his left. Don't see the reason for the frustration, but Jets, they really love to be in lead. And since they aren't, the header from Rishi was good. But the push, it came as a blind spot to the referees perhaps. That's prevented. Chris. Bhavin. Cleared away by Hawks. Nighthawks get the ball to the opponent. Sean Zagade. Himanshu. Rishi. Could have easily let the ball go out. He just didn't expect Shirky to be around as close. Sean. And Sean tries one. Chris with his right. James trying to control. An early tackle by Himanshu. Rishi. Himanshu. And that ball could have worked out. Shirky, he was behind. Has been given as a goal kick. Rugwed. Challenged by Himanshu. Rugwed does swing a ball towards James. Cleared by DC. Kshitij. Didi held off James illegally while he had the ball advantage. And there's some arguments going between the players against the officials, specifically from Nighthawks. Bhavin. That could have worked out. Rishi. And cleared. Rishi gives a side kick to Neil. Neil not finding enough height, but he does find James. And James brought down by Kshitij. This time it's not a foul. Chris. Anger and agitation visible. And this game is getting very brutal. Chinner and Bhavin bump into each other. Nighthawks do get the free kick. Toe poked. Put away by Neil. Jesse takes the side kick at the back, put away by DC. At the touch of Chris, which means corner kick. A let through ball. DC back to Zagade. That was a good challenge by James. Sean Zagade, no moment to be lazy with those passes delivery. Rugwediole, good header. And a challenge on Rishi by the opponent. Neil. This is Neil losing the touch, but no danger. No presence of a player near him. Rugwediole. Neil Sangvi. Rugwed. It is blocked by Chinnar. Drop ball given very quickly. Formalities of the football law to be followed. Chris, that was close. A powerful rocketing strike flies above the top corner, and Sean Zagade. Here's the goal kick. Chested effort. Shirky takes a touch. Jets nil. Nighthawks nil. Neil. This is a real chance, but the touch is not favorable for Nighthawks. Chris from the distance is gonna hit the post. Still in play. Sean Zagade, did he make a save? That is the reason why it looked like he had the touch of the ball going towards the post. Himanshu from distance. Neil Sangvi intervenes. Rugwed slips down. Couldn't complete the shot follow through. Here's that swing. Tanmay. Rolls on his back. Neil. Rugwed. Given the space. And this is attempted on target, but Neil. He's there to make the fall. Neil. Through the gaps, James denied of the ball possession. Neil. Very well taken. Shirky trying to get the ball back. Sean. Good header by Bhavin. James keeps the ball in play. Rugwed. Rugwed. He wants to make things happen by himself. Chris. It's out. Napanna boys, they are just watching. And they know the goal scorer is 0-all. Shouldering attempt. There's a direct hit. Was it even aimed towards Shinner? Yole. Bhavin. Nicely given ball in the space. Chris, does he pull the trigger? He goes for it, but Sean Zagare. Flat save. Never taking his eyes away from the ball, especially after the prior contact. Chris, this time it is overshot. Sean. Zagade. Headed forward. Yole. Does give it up towards James. And there's the powerful 50-50 between Himanshu and James. A goal kick because James had the final touch. Header denied. Yole gets it towards Bhavin. That was the only gap where Bhavin could have played a pass. Tanmay was preemptively marked by Himanshu. Sean. Header. Chris. James. That's a good challenge. Chinner. DC. And he tries, but Neil Sangvi makes a save. The rebound is taken. Chinner. Shirky. Chris. How is a yellow card not shown? Verbal abuse word. It was heard on the field. I'm still surprised. But Shirky and Chris, perhaps he didn't give it to the person. He just gave it to the fact that a foul happened from behind. Rugwed tries one. Sean Zagare denies. Time and time again, the defending has been working out for Nighthawks. A side kick. Kshitij. Bhavin does get it out on the second touch. And this is inside finally, Jets. After so much effort, a goal is found 1-0 late into the second half. There's a goal scored by Bhavin. Restart of the game. Nighthawks, their defending tactic didn't work out. Himanshu. Foul from behind. Free kick. Foul by Tanmay and he stands in the wall. It's blocked. Very good positioning. And Himanshu, he shouldn't have hit him. Another one fended off. Here's the clearance by Rishi. Played at the back towards Zagade. Kshitij. Handball. Taken. Sean. And that can go inside the goal. It is. What is that way to score a goal? Tanmay. Did you even have the intention of scoring? Involuntary reactions ended up being the second goal for Jets. That is the end of the game. 2-0. Jets take the 3 points. For a moment, it felt like Nighthawks could stop the onslaught of this side. But Panna boys, if they're watching, they'll have to settle for wins because draws are simply not going to work out. Jets and Panna boys have not dropped any games, just draws and losses. Not seen a lot. A single draw has been seen by Jets and Panna boys. Rest all of the games are wins for either team. The leaders of the points table, they're truly competing within their own duo league. Well, this is pretty interesting to see. Panna boys were watching Jets play and now Jets are watching Panna boys play. Here's the start of the game. Save made by Preetham. The table toppers are watching each other. Nikhil. That's nicely done. Chips a ball to the right. Incomplete dribble. Attempted by Aryan actually. Nikhil Mali. Mali, yes, slipped a little. Lost the ball there. Zoeb puts a pass and that is attempted as a finish, but Adil could not get power generated on the ball. Pritam. And Pritam still going. 360s his way back to control the ball, but it's unsuccessful. That's not the place where Pritam you will be observed a lot. You'll see him in such a position 1 out of 500 games maybe. Pretty much every goalkeeper. But then there's some goalkeepers confident about their footwork. And Pritam felt like letting himself loose on the dribbles. Pritam. Pritam. It's headed in by Aryan. Pritam this time finds Nikhil Mali, and Nikhil Mali rushes forward to claim the ball, which had a heavy touch otherwise from himself. Nikhil Mali trying. Two people. They block his left and right on the wing, and that is effective. Milan FC versus Panna Boys. It's 0-0 at the moment. I said Pritam because Pritam had so many touches and that dribble, it was quite impressive. Shibu. Pritam. Gautam. Gautam, he has slipped down, lost the ball there. Kasim at the back towards Ryan. And cleared. So once again, Milan FC in the black, Panna Boys. And that is saved by Ryan. Nikhil Parwal denied on the vertical finish. Tried to go for the top of the net. Nikhil Mali, good setup play. Blocked by Aryan. He does rush forward for the ball. Was perhaps trying to cross a ball towards Ayad. Goal kick. Pritam. Nikhil Mali. Now Nikhil Mali has been tackled by Zoeb. PD has played a pass to Pritam. Pritam. Shibu curves the ball towards PD. That's a nicely given ball. He didn't even see the player. PD, how did he use his left foot to get that pass? He did aim it at Shreyas Thakur Desai straight up. Saved by Ryan. From distance, Shibu Sani is denied. I still can't believe Shreyas Thakur Desai was a ball receiver for that kind of pass for Nikhil Padwal with his left foot. Incredible way to supply a pass. Pritam. And the goal is open. Shibu, he misses. It is gonna be prevented. Chance to get it in. Nikhil Padwal squeezes it in, and this time Shreyas Thakur Desai makes no mistake on the finish. Something that couldn't work out earlier has in fact worked out later in the timeline of this game between PD and Shreyas Thakur Desai. A mid-air pass with the left foot, which was flicked. And Shreyas makes no mistake on the mistake. Ryan, good save. Ball played. Gautam does snatch a ball. Shardul Thekar Desai, the lone scorer at the moment in the game. Shardul going forward, trying. Ryan Gets it back in the D box and collects it. Shibu. This is Adil Khan. Tries one. Denied by Preetham. Stolen. And Adil Khan, he tried. There was no shot on target. The opportunity was there for Milan FA. Preetham at distance. Gautam. PD heads it. Ryan. Aryan. Ayan. Kasim. Tries a toe poke finish. Let loose by Aryan. A touch from PD. Nikhil Mali. Nikhil Mali, nicely given pass. Shardul tries. It is denied. Ryan does slip in the effort. Challenge on the ball. Great effort by Gautam as well. Kasim. Ryan. And that could have worked out. Nikhil Mali didn't have the same anticipation unlike earlier. Turn done by Aryan. Adil. Kasim. Great challenge by Gautam. Ryan. Charge forward and that could be the problem. Nikhil Mali from distance. A straight up volley with his right foot. Just saw Ryan out of position. Nikhil Mali hammers it down. Flattens the ball. Strikes it with more power than it came to him. Making a statement with that half volley. Through the gap. Milan to restart. Shouldered away and Nikhil Mali running for the ball. Zoeb intervenes. Corner kick. Another one. Ryan this time denies. Adil Khan. Adil still going. Shibu finally gets a stretching right foot. Here's the corner kick and cleared. This was Shardul Thakur Desai and then Nikhil Mali scoring the first and the second goal consecutively. Nikhil Padwal, also known as PD, powerfully he clears the ball. Zoeb. Kasim. The turn is done, but not out of the line, says the referee. Nikhil Mali. Zoeb. Kasim. Nicely given pass. This should be on, and it is. Very clean and efficient. Kasim with the through ball. A direct finish with the left foot. And Adil Khan reads the pass from Nikhil Mali. There's the counter tackle by Nikhil. Adil trying to rotate. It's hit his own teammate who finished for the goal. Nikhil Mali tries. Ryan denies. I had a fantastic finish. I didn't take his name when he scored it, but it was very brilliant. A proper finish, a curler. Preetham. Now 2-1 is the score. Milan trying to get back in the game. This is the first half. Nice way to pass the ball. Nikhil Padwal, but Ryan denies. Something about Panna boys when they take these volleys. They seem so efficient, accurate and powerful as well. Shibu. Gautam, good chop. And he gets it forward, trying to go for it by himself. Prevented further. Adil Khan. Zoeb. And through the gap, but not for Adil Khan exactly. Alan. Kasim. PD did ask for a 1-2 to Alan. Mali. And Ryan denies Ayad. Takes it to the right. Here's the shot. It's inside. Nikhil Pardwar with his left foot. Every time the ball is having some bounce and a volleying effect, Panna boys seem unstoppable. PD, he's ambidextrous. Works on his right, works on his left. Just very efficient. And it's such a dangerous stat to have. An attribute that is coveted by most football players. Here's Allen on the break. He tries, but he misses the ball there. So I was saying Nikhil Padwar, PD, being ambidextrous. It just makes him a threat altogether for passing, shooting, all of that. Ryan snaps a ball to the right wing. Shibu. And that is the end of the first half. Some goals we have been found by Panna boys, just a single by Milan. Let's see if there are more goals in the second half or Panna boys hold on to the ball and just continue the passing. This is the start of the second half. Nikhil Mali, Nikhil Padwar, and he tries a finish. An early break attempted by Panna boys just doesn't work out. The passing was good, but the shot was on target. Adil, dispossessed. Gautam. Nikhil Mali tries. He went for the top corner. Inches away. Inaccurate, but still spectacular. Zoeb, nicely given pass. Kasim takes it forward, goes for the volley, and that is a near post finish, denied. Preetham doesn't change his position, doesn't leave his post. He knows the near post is where the shot can be much more dangerous. Zoeb. Nikhil Mali. Ryan. Nicely done by Ryan. Shibu. He's playing as the defender today, Shibu. And it's totally working out for Panna boys. I do like the fact that they're using Gautam as a player up top. Quite the versatility this team has in terms of positional play. Shibu. Preetham. Aniket gets a touch. Nikhil Padwar. Mali. Zoeb tackles. Aniket. Got a good challenge between him and Nikhil Mali. Shibu. To Preetham. Preetham. Very good pass. Speedy. Sets it behind. Nikhil Mali tries. This time there is a partial block by the defender. Tried that snapping finish that Nikhil Mali usually does with his right foot especially. Shibu. It's Preetham. Gautam. But there's a good tackle. The ball is not there and Ayad stretches. A foul on Gautam. Free kick taken very quickly. Shibu gives it back. I thought Milan if did get the snatch, but it was incomplete without the ball position being intact. Shibu. Preetham. Nikhil Mali. Shibu. Preetham. Really making Milan FA run for the ball. And the ball position struggles do continue for the men in black. Shibu. This time the ball is played, Allen. Kasim, very good touch. Aniket. Gautam. Very good dribble. Taken forward. Adil Khan. Off target. Allen. Try to get across. Allen. That was excessive usage of force by Zoeb. By mistake, he was able to poke Allen. Preetham. Allen. Nicely led through the gaps. And this is Nikhil Mali still trying. Nikhil Mali. He did turn his back against Ryan, but then he was thinking of flicking with his left. He withdrew that thought and action. Ryan. Nikhil Mali doesn't get the ball under control as he wished on the forced touch itself. Zoeb. PD. Out of control ball. Score has been unchanged. Kev. Ryan. Pass on the other side. Kasim. Aniket. It's out of the line. PD. Here's the goalkeeper shift for Panna boys. Through the gap. Shibu. Nikhil Mali, that is a good chop. Let's go further, but can't move to the right as he wished after that dribble was successful. Adil. Shibu gets a touch. This is JD. Throws the ball. Nikhil Padwar controls. Shibu. Hasn't gone in. A great stop by Ryan. Zoeb. And he loses the ball there. Nikhil Mali. Padwar is blocked by Kasim. Twice in a row. Mali. A good challenge by Zoeb. Kasim takes the ball forward. Milan FA on the break. Here's an opportunity, Aniket. The stretch doesn't work out and he still hasn't gotten up from the ground. Try to redirect the direction of the ball. JD. PD. On the other side finds Shibu. And this ball is out. Zoeb. Good poke forward as a tackle by PD. Adil. Still going. Allen. Tried to be very clever in front of Ryan. Allen. I know what he was thinking. The momentum of Ryan was shifting on his left. So he tried to, squeeze the ball with an awkward bounce. A lot of curve was attempted. Allen really tried to score a chip. That is the exact same thing he was trying earlier, but not in terms of height, in terms of a side net finish. Zoeb tackled. And Zoeb, he's re-tackled by a different player. A risky dribble. Mali. Mali, not successful this time with the nutmeg attempt. Aniket, in fact, is victorious on this duel. Mali, using Aniket as a wall. Nikhil Mali, he's feeling playful. Shardul, good pass. PD denied of the cross from Kasim. Nikhil Padwar. Nikhil Mali. And Nikhil Mali, that was unnecessary. It feels like he had something to prove. And he used his arms in the process. Agitated perhaps even though they are winning. Ryan. Aniket. This is a great pass. Adil. And that is a toe poke. But a save by JD. He's determined to keep his own personal clean sheet. I did feel like Adil Khan could have taken a better touch. The pass was proper, but Milanefe couldn't find anything after the first goal. And that is when they did have the match under control to an extent. It was 2-1 back then. PD, dribbles, Kasim, puts it away. Played at the back, Shibu tries to snipe. Put out by Ryan. Mali. Shibu. And JD is wide open on the side. Adil. Kasim. Not enough time for JD to get back in the D box. Kasim retreats swiftly. Zoeb. He's the goalkeeper now. Adil Khan. The technical ability of ball control. Just when you need it, it's sometimes not there. Nikhil Mali. Kasim. Good challenge. That's a good turnabout. But Aniket re-tackles. Shibu. Took the chop to the left. PD. That's a powerful one against Adil. Nikhil Padwar goes for height. Cleared by Milan. And this whistle signals the end of the game. A win for Panna boys. 3 points once again. Usual day at Elite Premier League for Panna. And Milan. Just a single goal scored. No points. Now it's the start of the next game. Immortal Engines. They're in the bibs in orange and Romans in the white. The ball has gone out for a side kick. Callis plays it back to Sujal. Gabriel. Romans holding on to the ball. Here's the touch, up in the air, headed down. And once again up in the air, Gabriel flattens it, takes it to the left, tries one. It's blocked by Muttum. Heel flick doesn't work out for Gabriel on the side kick. Sujal. Gabriel. Got a good touch, but it's stolen by Rohit. Toiba. Holds on to the ball. Gets it forward. Sujal. Callis Pereira. Sujal this time does clear the ball. Giri. That's not bad. Rohit took too much time. And Romans, they're furious and quick. There's that 50-50. Ball favor given towards Immortal Engines. Abhishek tries. This is headed just in time by Gabriel. Sujal doesn't have to make a save. Headed out. Radhe. Toiba. At the back towards Giri. That's a nicely delivered pass for Rohit. Flat pass. Abdul. Now this fall seems all right. Abdul did get brought down. Callis. Callis runs back. Sujal. Clears the ball instantly with the threat of Rohit Rawat always being there. He loves to charge forward and try and win a ball. Side kick played. Albert gets it out just in time. Here's the run down the left-footed strike, saved by Albert. Very good dribbling. The shot was also good enough. That was Abdul. Getting the dribbling, the shooting, tested Albert from a distance. Gabriel. With his left. Blocked by Rohit. Nicely delivered pass. Callis. And he loses it there. Muttum on the break. The pass is good, but Sujal saves it. Extremely well done by the goalkeeper of Romans. Headed away by Micah. Gabriel gives it forward. Trying to hold on to the ball, but Immortal Engines re-tackle. Oh, this might be a foul. Foul on Neeraj. Free kick underway. Giri delivers a pass. Cleared by Atharva. Albert. Now there's appeals going for the corner kick. There's the ball on the inside. Chance here. Sujal Kadam steps out of the box. And he did prevent Rohit from turning. Maybe not from a finish, but from a turn itself. This is Abdul evading. Giri beaten. But Giri got a good shoulder. Zones the player away. Has good goalkeeping so far by Sujal. Oh, it is Sujal Gaikwad. Gaikwad really fantastically done at the back. That's gonna be going up. Was there a foul? Or did it hit the roof? Giri. So far it has been a goalless draw for now. Albert. Long range kick. Out of reach for a teammate. Sujal. Nicely flicked. And Abdul lets it go. Toe poked forward. Gabriel quickly gives it. Here's the one-on-one saved by Albert. There's the rebound saved further. Insane series of saves. Mortal Engines don't concede just yet. Abdul. Pass at the back towards Callis. Nicely given. Opponent retreats. Here's a thorough trying a volley. Toiba. Rohit. Off target from Rohit. Sujal. Rohit Rawat did make the turn. Now trying to cross it. Sujal intervenes the cross itself. Gabriel. It's a faraway ball. And led through. Not bad. Perhaps ended up being a feint to his own teammate. Sujal. Flat pass. Turn from Abdul. Denied. Toiba, good tackle. Callis. Gabriel. And this has gone out of the bounds. Abdul charges forward. Callis. Toiba. Tried to give it to Neeraj. Neeraj plays it behind. Nicely stolen here. Atharva. He slips down. Toiba. Today playing as the left back. Through the gap. Callis gives it to Atharva. Now Neeraj has won the ball. Great challenge at the very end by Atharva. Did stop Neeraj there. Neeraj Mane waiting. And this went out for a goal kick. Sujal. Abdul. He's frustrated, unhappy with the fact that he has been the only player being fouled time and time again. Callis plays it behind Sujal. Sujal through the gap for Abdul. At the back. Sujal. Nicely given towards a teammate. The ground is slippery and hence the dribble just doesn't work out. Toiba doesn't have to make a tackle up there. Cal is patiently waiting. Sujal. Gabriel. Now that is a good pass, but could have been a better ball control there for Callis. And he did point out that pass on the chest was a better option, my friend, my teammate. Toiba to take the side kick. And is played on the inside. Aman. No ball control there found. Played at the back, Sujal. Quickly lobs the pass. And a vicious clearance comes in from Albert. Played at the back by Callis. Sujal. Another lob pass. Free kick given. It was a foul on Giri. Neeraj. Now this one is difficult to keep in play, isn't it? Because of the mid-air ball factor. Taken back. And Romans really trying to get the ball inside. That was Atharva Gaikwad trying to get the ball with an upward cross. Sujal. Now this is better, but Toiba clears it. First half ends being no goals for either side. We'll head into the second half soon. Let's see if there is a winner, a change in the scoreboard, or any of that. Start of the second half. And that's a good break. But Immortal Engines get this one away. Albert. Toe pokes this goal kick. Is headed away by Gabriel on the other side. Aman. Soft pass. Toiba. And it does work out. Rohit Rawat was open. Immortal Engines. This one could have been executed much better. Callis. Quickly put up by Sujal. Headed inside by Abhishek Giri. Nice flick. But it's a far away ball for him and his teammates. Gabriel open to take the side kick. Sujal rushes forward, clears the ball. Doesn't want any of that risky play around the bag especially. Oh, that flick was good. Stolen by the opponent's Romans. They try a rotation of their own from the wing. Albert. Headed inside by Callis. Has touched the roof. Aman. He was open. Callis, a soft pass towards his goalkeeper. Callis challenged. Atharva gets it at the back. Callis on the line this time. Chance to play across. This is a great chance, but blocked by Giri, who is so properly positioned to defend. At the back by Gabriel. Sujal. Callis. Toiba. Didn't get the ball flicked as he wished. Wanted to get a lob shot. On the other side. Drop down coming in from Callis. The break is just stopped off. Awkward touches from the opponent. Gabriel is gonna be risky to dribble there. Could have been a punishing moment. Immortal Engines, they did make the snatch. That's a good header attempt. Rohit Rawat has been trying. Quickly gets back to man marking purpose. Callis at the back. Sujal. Nicely delivered ball. Radhe. Giri. Now Giri just signals his goalkeeper to move slightly to the outside. Neeraj Mane. And Neeraj Mane assisted further from Thoiba. Radhe. Abdul. Through the gap, and that's a good pass. Immortal Engines take it back. Giri. Rock solid at the back. We do have Bittu Kumar also, who's playing at the left back. Flat pass attempted. Albert. Right in front of Sujal. Lashed away by Abhishek Giri. Gabriel. Clever. And Giri. Good tackle. Even wins a side kick. Abhishek Giri, he has been so consistent for Immortal Engines. Albert, this one's flying wide. Sujal. Shouldered forward by Bittu. Neeraj. And Gabriel. Got a good 50, then bought the clearance. Side kick taken. Now this time it's a corner kick. Mane. Bittu. The ball contact is not there. Mortal Engines take the ball back. Albert snaps the ball towards Thoiba. And he has slipped down. Atharva can take advantage of it. Here's the steal, and there's a shot attempted off target. Still no goal in this game. Sujal. Thoiba. He had to do two things at the same time. Speed up, and while trying to do so, control the ball as well. So Thoiba, while he tried to rush forward, containing that ball with a lot of velocity was not very easy. Thoiba, a no-look pass. This is saved by Sujal. Neeraj Mane. Corner kick to be taken since his shot didn't work out. And that was a proper attempt. But off target it is. Callis. Looks like he'll let Sujal take it. Gabriel. Abdul. And this is Toiba getting a snatch, but handball contact was observed by the referee. Such a favorable outcome for Romans. The touch is there. It is seen. Sujal. And Abdul. Not the best of touches. Over the bar. And Neeraj trying. Immortal engines. So many of those counterattacks attempted. Radhe gets it out towards Abdul. Radhe. Toiba. Callis. Outward pass towards Radhe. Blocked by Toiba. Still playing this forward. Radhe. Nicely given ball, but a reaction from Albert. If Albert doesn't make a step forward, Callis, he can get the finish there. Bittu. Down. Radhe. Such a powerful pass. Radhe. There's a couple of mistakes here and there from him, and Giri could not get a pass on the line. Perhaps he was off angle to try and get that stick move. You know, where you fake a pass with the left and step over the ball and flick it behind. So that perhaps needs you to be off angle and shift yourself forward. He just didn't shift forward. Radhe. Giri, great challenge. Now Gaikwad, he got a good touch. Otherwise Neeraj Mane was on the break. Neeraj Mane. Abhishek Giri. Intercepting touch is good. Radhe denied off the turn, but there's the rundown. Abhishek Giri. Abhishek Giri. He did win the ball, but looks like the challenge was far too dangerous on a player's shin. And we do want to prevent some serious injury, which can be, you know, a visit to the hospital. Free kick underway. Romans nil. Immortal Engines nil. Callis at the back. Gabriel tried to use his left. Taken forward. Sujal. It's out. Albert. Now to speed things up, Toiba tries to get a ball rotated with his head. Line foul. And here's a chance, but Sujal holds on to the ball, clutches it. Callis. Abdul could not get it past Giri. Nicely done. Romans, they get it out, and there is a chance. Romans. Frustrating. Abdul absolutely upset. Extremely angry is Abdul. With Atharva trying to play a pass up there. Free kick. Albert. Toiba loses the ball after he touches the ball. I mean, he pretty much controlled the ball for the opponent. That is what happened. Callis sets it up. Good challenge by Bittu. Here's the snatch attempted. Bittu rushes forward. That's great defending by Romans on the back foot. Gabriel got it out. Toiba. Chance. That's not found. Neeraj. Bittu tries. It is blocked by Abdul. Played on the outer side. Rohit. Rawat, this is a decent ball. That could work out. Toiba was trying to get a penetrating header. That is the final move. 0-all. A goalless draw at Pune Division Elite Premier League. Next game will be played soon. 1 point split between these two. And this is a good challenge. The game being played is between Aund FC and Mama's Boys, by the way. Aund FC in the white, Mama's Boys in the maroon. Today's goalkeeper for Mama's Boys is not Rajo, but Layo. Lionel De Silva, that's Layo. Layo, that's a good pass, but thought it off. Aund FC take it back. Played on the other side by Gopal. At the back. Shot off target. Yazi does flick it up towards Nikhil Narayan. The goalkeeper did a great job. Arya did really well. Prevented the volley that Nikhil Narayan was trying. On the FC, on the left wing. Gopal. It is in fact Jayesh. Now through the gap, Gaikwad rotates it. Not bad. Was thinking of playing it towards Sahil instantly. Side kick, Harsh. Layo. Harsh Rathod. And this can be stolen by on the FC, but the volley just doesn't happen. Shirshak. Sahil loses the ball there instantly. Nikhil lets it go towards Yazi. A ball flicked with the toe. Nikhil protecting the ball. And this should be a foul. Foul by Jayesh, even though both the players were just trying to apply the brakes and, stop each other from bumping into. Free kick for Mama's boys. Set a play. Harsha Tor, it's prevented by Arya. Not the most powerful of strikes, but Harsha Tor, of course, he was on his left. Another corner kick. That's really well struck. Another block. Jayesh gets it away. Arya. Rathod could have redirected the header towards the teammate. It did went out. Gopal takes the side kick. Flick ball up in the air, Sahil. Not bad. Shirshak trying to charge forward against Rathod. Layo. Gaikwad gets it in. Kept in play. Gopal makes a run from the wing. Shirshak. That's good, Sahil. Corner kick. Sahil got the chance earlier. He did strike it. Layo with a fingertip. Sean. Rathod. Sean through the gap. Nicely found Yazi there. This is easy for Jayesh to take up front. Three people for Mama's boys trying to charge. Gaikwad. This is a good pass. Saw a running Gopal on the wing. Played it. Yazi. Layo. Gopal. Gopal Bhandari has kept the ball on field. Sahil. This is not bad. On the FC. Higher ball possession is theirs. Shirshak. Off target with his left. Layo. Sean. And he's free. Nikhil has gone out for a side kick. Jayesh playing as the centre back. Sahil loses the ball there. Layo. Rathod. Sean. Man, this is good passing between Mama's boys. They break down on the FC, but at the end, the pass is not delivered to a teammate. Sean thought setting it up for Nikhil to have a running and shooting ball. It was a mistake. A forward ball just not work out. Jayesh. Sahil. Headed in, and Gaikwad at an off angle prevented from having the ball under control. Rathod pokes it away. Corner kick. Sahil. Gaikwad. He thought it was a side kick. That's why the retake. Pokes it, Nikhil. And it's easy for Lyo to collect. Sean. The bounce is tricky, but the opponents haven't completely gotten him dispossessed. Nikhil. That was such a beautiful ball for him. But a step behind. Through the legs. And Yazi tries to fall back. Rathod. Rathod. Gaikwad. And this is a strike. That was Gopal Bhandari trying. Rathod. Rathod, lot of space given for him. And Harsh Rathod, when given the room, he loves to run and shoot. Gopal Bhandari. Trying from distance against Lyo, stride and reach. Yazi through the gap. Rathod. Now Rathod does run forward. Gets a teammate. Slippery arena. The advantage play is what was attempted. It's neutralized because of a touch of the opponent. Sean and Yazi. And Sean got a feint out of his teammate. The fake run from Yazi wasn't so fake after all. Yazi. It's his usual turn. The goal line didn't went away. Corner kick and Lyo. He didn't make the run. Jayesh. Bhandari. Bhandari Gopal. He did carry the ball for some time. Sahil. Thought there was a touch from Harsh Rathod. Lyo. That's powerfully aimed at Yazi on the other side. Yazi. Harsh Rathod somehow manages to get the pass toward Sean. Yazi. And Yazi didn't realize the line was much closer than he anticipated. Arya. Made a couple of saves, the goalkeeper of Hound FC. But they also need to find lead in the points. Lyo. Can't go for a lot of height. Jayesh. This is a better ball. Gopal Bhandari was on the verge of reaching. Perhaps even finishing. Yazi. Lyo. It's an effective pass. Harsh Rathod open and he tries. Saved by Arya. Gopal Bhandari totally misses the ball. Rathod. Sean. Sean Pereira glides forward to the right wing. Tries a pass. Intercepted. Gaikwad. Now Gaikwad expected a teammate to rush forward, specifically Shirshak. A good retreat by Sahil. There is Arya. Has pretty much saved the game for Round FC. They haven't tested Lyo to the limit yet. Jayesh. Gopal, the turn is not done. And there's two teammates from Mount FC trying to win the ball in the same spot. Nikhil, dispossessed. Cleared on the line and out. Side kick for Mama's boys. Layo. That was better from Gopal Bhandari. Layo needs to take that into account, and yeah, there has been a rebound goal scored by Jets. So Mama's boys, they don't want to have that occasion repeating. You know, that move where the goalkeeper cleared the ball, it hit the player and then went in. The player didn't even intend. A double-edged clearance, that's what I'd like to call it. Jayesh. This is good, but Layo reacts just in time with his right knee, he gets the clearance. Had a touch of John. Gaikwad pulls it over, now rushes forward. Gaikwad, that was efficient. And that is the end of the first half. Unfortunately, Gaikwad, he would have won a free kick otherwise. 0-0 is the goal score. Here's the start of the second half. Now, there's been a couple of goals prevented by Arya, one prevented by Layo. So the goalkeepers have been performing. There just hasn't been some scoring in the game yet. Jayesh. Shifted behind towards Avinash. Jayesh. Now that can work out. And that's much better football from Mount FC. Shirshak trying to shoot, trying to take any chance he can. Arya. This is shot, but Harsh Rathod blocks it at point blank. Harsh Rathod. Harsh Rathod gives it to Layo. On the other side towards Yazi. Harsh Rathod. Yazi. Heavy effort to be made to run. Flicked in. Rathod. That was cleared just in time by Jayesh. Was about to be a promising through ball for Nikhil. Nicely given. Harsh Rathod denied of the ball. It is Jayesh. Directly struck. And Avinash makes a block. Layo. Now that could work out, but the ball control. Harsh pokes it anyway. Gopal Bhandari speeds to the right. Yazi gets it off towards Layo. Nikhil and Avinash. He's been given the ball favor. Jayesh. Nikhil. Sean. Scurried forward a step too far. Jayesh. And Avinash tackled. So far, Jayesh has been performing pretty well. A lot of passes accurate. Gaikwad. This didn't work out. Sean. He already positioned his leg right in front of the ball plate position. Gopal Bhandari, that was good. Rebound collected back by Aund FC. Gaikwad, good flick. There's the effort on the change of direction. Rathod. Lyo. And through the gap for Sean. Avinash takes the ball. Arya puts height on the pass. Nikhil, tight angle. And there's the goal. Now if the goal stands or not, we might have a VR check of it. If the handball is in there, the goal stands. If the handball is there, the goal won't stand. Was a nicely struck attempt by Nikhil Narayan, but we need a goal confirmation. It's been an entire one half without a goal. So the VR check is something that is awaiting a celebration for Mama's boys perhaps. Now this will need a closer look from the official. The VR check is complete. No goal. The handball is what happened. Now Arya shift the ball from the goal kick spot to Jayesh. Still on a clean sheet, both the goalkeepers. Jayesh takes it forward, left-footed attempt. Went out as he had the final touch. Here's a side kick for the taking on the FC. Can still take the game since the VR check, it turned out to be favorable outcome for them. Yazi. Lio. Sean. A good tackle. Now this shall be continued as a play on. Harsh Rathod. At the back towards Yazi. Rathod. Gets a touch. Jayesh. Now that challenge looks dangerous. The free kick has been taken, has been given as a goal kick. Nikhil reacted so quickly to everything that happened in the sequence. Sean. And he pokes it out. And this was a pass for Gaikwad, but far away from him. And I just respect the fact that Nikhil Naran quickly reacts and Harsh Rathod, the snatch is complete. Nikhil. That's not easy. And Nikhil takes it back. Foul committed by Nikhil. Now that is a clear foul. Hold back. Avinash. Nicely finds Shirshak. Shirshak, a real ball opportunity. Put away by Mama's boys. Here's the side kick. Gaikwad. Off target. But that ball delivery was good. Lio. Too much distance. No, the second half has not been enthralling and all that because there has been no goal in the second half either. Jayesh. Through the gap and away for Gopal Bhandari pretty much. Sean turns. Takes it to the right. Sean! And that is inside. Finally, the deadlock is broken. Goal scored by Sean. The turn was good. The shot was better, but the shot, it was the best. And Mama's boys score it in. Gaikwad, good delivery. Lio drops it forward. And Lio, he's prevented. That would have been the longest yard in terms of goal attempt. And it went with a vertical, with a lob effect. Yazi has to take the corner again. I mean the attempt from Lionel De Silva. Rathod is blocked by Shirshak. Lio. Arya tosses it towards Gaikwad. Let through on the right. Yazi. Bhandari beaten. Nikhil open on the other side and he tries. Yes, Nikhil Narayan will not be denied of any scoring. He may have been denied once by the VR check, but this time there is no handball touch. A clean slate for him. He might be ingrateful and very thankful for Yazi to get things done for him. Yazi, of course, did the heavy lifting there. But can't say Nikhil Narayan didn't deliver. 2-0. It's a convincing score now for Mama's boys. Yazi runs for it. Nikhil still trying. Arya rotates on the FC. Couldn't do anything on that break. Gopal Bhandari plays it to Jayesh. Lio gets it out. This is still dangerous. Lio pushed the player away. A yellow card awaits Lio. Free kick for Round FC. So wasn't a very clean win for Mama's boys. Time is ticking. And there's still room to shoot. That was close. Final output, no goal scored once again. Pratik, he had to squeeze the ball. That was his task. And look at this, the gap found for Harsh Rathod. He does have the ball. Couldn't get the delivery. Jayesh. Pratik makes a run for it. Shirshak loses the ball there. Avinash. And perhaps it was not aimed at Pratik or Gaikwad. Went through their both gaps. Yazi. Nikhil. That free kick and foul stance. Yazi, a short pass. Nikhil. Nikhil. Waiting on that still ball. Shirshak. This is Jayesh. Yazi intercepts. Moves the ball on the right wing. That's a good pass, but Arya. This is easy. Gaikwad. Good shoulder. 2-0 is the score. None scored by Aund FC. Rathod. And that is the end of the game. No more fouls and free kicks. All of that doesn't matter. All that matters is the 3 points, and they have been taken by Mama's boys. None taken by Aund FC. We shall now have the final game. Final game of today's match day. Levant FC in the red, Galacticos in the black. Here's the start of the game, done by Levant FC, Yashraj. And is blocked by Yash Mapi. Desai takes it. Put away. Now, because of absence of Satyam Yadav, who perhaps was injured in the last one, it is Adnan who is the goalkeeper for Galacticos. Jatan. And Oriel challenges the ball forward. A side kick for Galacticos. Usman. At the back towards Adnan. Usman tries from distance. It is blocked by Sanket. Corner kick. Here's the attempt inside. Oriel Jr. not given any space. Quickly played on the wing. That's not bad. Usman Khan makes the steal. Abdullah gives it to Usman. Oriel on the other side towards Abdullah. Junior. Adnan. Mapi with a stretch. And this has touched Yashraj Patil. Chance here to score. Should have been on target. That was shot inappropriately by Bhadai. He does get a block. Such a good opportunity for Nivant FC. Sanket Sawan challenges. It is Yashraj Patil with his left. Did well. Bhadai. Adnan. Usman Khan. Sanket. Desai. Now this one's a long range pass away from his teammates. Not an easy ball for Bhatia. Jatan tries to retackle Junior. Plays it to Mapi. Mapi couldn't get the right foot to work. It was just not possible in that much speed. Here's the goal kick by Desai. Led through by Galacticos. Usman. Adnan. Collected by Desai. Arya Jatan gets it out towards the other side. Bhadai. Chance to shoot. Took too much time. He does take the hit of the opponent, Junior. And Saad had a touch, but Mapi still gets the ball forward. Desai collects. This is such a back and forth game in terms of attacking and defending. Now that one's not very well struck by Bhadai. And he's limping partially. Hataro Amre joins the field. Played on the line, but not towards a teammate. Siddharth Desai. Abdullah Khan chests it. Mapi plays it behind. Nicely delivered ball. Usman Khan reacts. Amre won't get the ball there. Abdullah Khan. Saad. This one's gone out. Out for a goal kick. Played towards Amre. Yashraj Patil. And he has lost the ball there. Usman tried to go for the sliding cross. Siddharth Desai. Good ball delivery. Sanket does get it in. Twisted towards the other side. Khan Abdullah. Saad. Abdullah Khan plays it behind. Junior. Abdullah. Here's the strike, Siddharth Desai. Slows down the ball first and then takes it fully under control. Nicely done turn. Amre in a chance. Couldn't find the cross on the other side. What he wanted to do. Goal kick. Already taken, I mean. Adnan. Junior. Yashmapi. And he's prevented of further ball possession. This should be a foul in favor of Nevant FC. Jatan was clearly brought down. Saad. Saad. Does curve a ball towards Mapi. Mapi. At the back towards Khan. Adnan. Adnan chance to shoot. He tries it. That Desai saves. Rebound is taken by Usman. And now it has gone out. Goal kick. Jatan. Siddharth Desai forced to use his left. Usman. काय झालं प्रश्न विचारतोय त्यामुळे झाले Usman Khan through the legs and the gap. It's not yet breached. Siddharth Desai made a very good save, but he's hurt on his wrist perhaps. Maybe that needs a check as well. That's good ball delivery, but Adnan, very easy for him to collect. Nicely given by Junior. Usman. And this time as well, Siddharth Desai makes a brilliant save. Abdullah. Adnan. Adnan tries one. Abdullah Khan. This is stolen. Jatan, the goal was open, but Abdullah Khan steps in, makes the block. Abdullah. Finally, Abdullah Khan has cleared the ball. I don't know what he was waiting for. He did let the ball bounce twice. Siddharth. Adnan. And towards Junior the ball goes. Side kick for Nevant FC. Jatan. This can be problematic. Saad, but close range ball control were not found for Saad. And chance for free kick. Goal kick underway. Junior sets it up for Adnan. Adnan winds up, tries. Doesn't find the accuracy. Siddharth Desai takes it quickly. Adnan. Now Adnan plays it to Junior, and Junior has been tackled. Jatan trying to swing it with his left. And through the gap, chance, Adnan saves it. Krishna. Here's the kick on the inside. Adnan puts a hand to it. Stolen by Jatan. But Bhatia, he keeps on lurking around the midfield. Gets a ball away. Sanket. And Abdullah Khan tried to contain the ball velocity. Junior. Oh, this is such a faraway ball. Krishna here was much in deep. Junior. His shot is blocked. Jatan, another one blocked. Adnan to Usman Khan. Usman Khan. Ball delivery blocked off by the opponents, Nevant FC. Junior at the back. Adnan. Abdullah. Junior. Usman. Krishna. The touch is too heavy. Siddharth Desai. Goal kick at the long range delivery. The header from Ambre. It did connect, but it swirled out of bounds. Goal kick. This is Adnan. Headed inside. Trying to keep the ball in play, Vivek. And he's successful to do so, but the turn is denied by Mapi. Vivek, he finds his own flair. Here's the pass. Now Arya tried to swing his left foot. I don't know if that was a shot attempted by him, and he was aiming at the goal or not. Couldn't quite make it. Usman, it's already out. Arya. And Arya. It's a good pass. Here's the swinging attempt from Yashraj Patil. No goals found in the first half. Today has been the match day with no goals in the first half in most of the games. But let's see. Second half, we have been seeing quite the goals. Start of the second half. Goal scored 0-0 between these two. Krishna at the final touch before the ball went out. A matter of fact, the rain is completely disappeared. Here's a good header inside, attempted. Ataru Amre. It was very well taken. Just couldn't find the accuracy, just couldn't find the back of the net. Adnan. Usman. Sanket gives it to Arya. And through the gap, that is an opportunity, but Junior, what a stretch that is. Excellent. So there's about to be a side kick through the gaps, and Abdullah prevents it from going to the other side. Mapi has been tackled off. Yashraj Patil. And loudly he asks his teammates to fall back. Khan. Junior. Adnan. Junior. Khan. Chance to shoot, but... And that's not the target where Krishna wants to strike. Just took an advantage for a millisecond. He was open. Abdullah Khan. Very good tackle. Krishna, this time he has left the ball behind. And Krishna, he's blocked off. Vivek. Sidekick taken. Adnan. Mapi raises his arms. He was right available on the right side. Usman. This is Adnan. And through the gap. Tackle attempted by Amre. Krishna. Nicely delivered, but Yashraj Patil intervenes. Vivek speeds off, still on the line. And now it's given as a whistle. The line breached just a moment ago. Adnan. Nicely given towards Abdullah Khan. Trying to make Vivek run for it. Adnan. Abdullah. Adnan again. And Adnan has space. Junior. Given the ball. Krishna. Adnan. Now Krishna has prevented what might have been a dangerous tackle on him and a goal attempt straight up by Nevant FC. And this is a challenge. Abdullah Khan strongly. Abdullah Khan and Adnan, they get it away. Abdullah gets it out on the other side. That's a good ball. Yellow card has been given to Vivek. An advantage play is what the referee was trying to attempt. First yellow card of this game. Abdullah. Adnan. Lob pass, and Mapi has a slicing effect on the ball. Doesn't hit on target though. Delivered on the midfield, and Adnan. Adnan applies good pressure on the ball. Headed away by Yashraj Patil against Junior. Nicely done. Arya gets it away. And even manages to win the side kick. Krishna grips the ball, tries the dribble, he works out. And this should be a goal, but prevented by Sanket. Brilliant. When Siddharth Desai is down, it is Sanket Sawant making that valiant save. Amre. Junior gets a tackle against him. And Sanket Sawant might have just saved the game for Nevant FC. Desai, that is good delivery, shoulder towards the midfield. Here's the strike of target. Adnan. Given towards Junior. And back to Adnan. Abdullah Khan. Nicely done tackle by Amre. Abdullah Khan gets a clear ball. Intercepted. The pass didn't work out for Amre. I thought Arya would have seen him. He was free. An overhead pass would have definitely worked. And Abdullah, he's the man in front of the side kick. Saad. Saad puts a pass. Junior uses his outstep. Taken forward by Sanket. And it ends up being a clearance. Abdullah Khan tries to swing it in. There is the rebound from Saad. Good challenge. And just like that, Adnan. That's a good strike. Doesn't work out. Played at the back. And Amrure. He did get the snatch. It's not out yet. And now finally confirmed by the official, it has gone out. Adnan lost the ball there. Still made the block. That's also commendable. Deep ball driven in. Sanket. Thought he would get a controlling touch out there. Alex request ball for the side kick. Usman. Usman had the final touch. This ball, it was delivered in such a hasty fashion. There just hasn't been any goal. Adnan. Aire tries to charge forward. Side kick played. Adnan. Usman under pressure. Flicked away by Krishna. There's a good stop. Yashraj Patil, does he think of shooting? He had to. Take every chance you get because there has been no goal. And Levant FC, they do seem imminent to try and score. Galacticos have also taken their chances, but it has been Siddharth Desai and that amazing goal line clearance by Savant. Krishna. Yashraj Patil. Vivek. And Vivek made enough effort to reach the ball, but then he has shot it out. Adnan. Yash Mapi. And he has evaded, uses his left. It's gone flying wide. Siddharth Desai. That's better. Adnan. Saad. Still Saad. Not anymore. Arya. That heel flick was all right. Sanket Savant plays it behind. That is too much power on the pass for Bhatia. Mapi. Mapi tried a chop pass. Krishna. Krishna, well done. Beautifully gets past Yashraj Patil and through the gaps, Mapi finds Usman. But the real question is, can they find a goal? Saad squeezes it in. Krishna tries a shot. It is cleared by Yashraj Patil and Krishna had the final touch maybe. Oh, it was Levant FC on the final touch. Adnan tries one from distance. Out and about for a goal kick. Siddharth Desai. He's made a couple of important saves. Cleared. Bhatia doesn't want any of this. Now is the late game. And if there is a late game winner. Yashraj Patil. Krishna. Saad. Cross denied by Sanket Savant. Saad sets it up. Krishna trying, but he has been dispossessed. Vivek stopped in the tracks by Yash Mapi. And there's the attempt, cleared away by Levant FC. Abdullah Khan, towering shot, not on target. This is perhaps the final moment. Amre 360 tries a shot. It is partially blocked by Abdullah Khan. Corner kick. Through the gap. Krishna lets it go towards Abdullah Khan. Galacticos on the break, and this is a good stretch by Yashraj Patil. Krishna. Junior. Adnan. This is blocked by Yashraj Patil. Adnan quickly gives it away, but it has gone out of bounds. Junior. Junior. Maybe he shoots it. Ataru Amre. Free kick for Galacticos. Junior. And Junior tries one from distance, out of target. Deep ball inside, headed towards Oriel Junior. Abdullah Khan. And tried to get a ball towards the other side, intercepted and cleared. That is the end of the game. A frustrating goalless draw for everybody on the field. That is the end of today's match day. Thank you so much for sticking at Pune Division of Elite Premier League. See you guys next time. Goodbye, good night.